Yes, guys, this is just a video explaining this signal that was ultimately perfect and how I got here. So if you see these two lines, got some requests asking me what these lines actually are. So I'll just go through it from top down as I usually do. So yeah, on the daily chart, we've got this. This is the 4 hour chart. I don't need to go on the daily chart, but ultimately the same thing will still be here. It's this low here with loads of sell stops. People are ultimately trying to catch the breakout of price going below here, which basically means in their strategy, when price goes below this low, they want to see it keep going and completely melt to help to the pits of the price of gold. But you've also got people that could be correct in the trade because of this some sort of support and resistance level for shenanigan here, right? With their sales stop, with their buy stop, would it be a buy stop or sell stop? It would be a sell stop as a stop loss here for their buy position. Okay, so you've got those people that are providing liquidity below here. Okay, so now you go to the 2 hour. Okay, let's stay on the 4 hour for a few more seconds. As you can see, price has rejected this area and then it's consolidated a bit, quite an extended period of time in here. And the highest it's reached is just this gap here, this liquidity pool, this liquidity area here has literally just been tapped. And it didn't even manage to close above this candle, showing that price is super bearish. There's not enough buyers to even push price up to this order block. So we can expect price to go lower. Another fair value got formed as soon as price went that high, didn't reach 1850. You know, price is super weak at this point of time. And we've got this little 4 hour order block here area. The price has rejected that. I'm sure if you go on the lower time frame, this will be a high, another high, and the breaker would be in between here. Let's go and see. This is the 2 hour. There you go. High, higher high. The break would be somewhere here. And what do you know? There's another fair value gap in there on the 2 hour chart. All right. So I'll just mark that out. And yeah, it's come off this breaker because there's a high there. Low, higher high, lower low. Return to the breaker because the buy positions in there that were required to take price higher than this high are probably still active inside there. So what price needs to do is buy again around here to just reach there and take out these buy positions at a break-even level. Okay? So when they take them out, price rockets lower because those buy positions are finally being released and now they can finally make profits off the sells they took here. Okay? This is the matrix. This is Aikido. All right? So on the 15-minute, this is where the precision comes in now. This fair value up here, as you can see, it's causing price to come back up there. But again, as I said, on the 4 hour, price to come back to this 4 hour order block, which would be this. And this 2 hour fair value gap. I don't think it's a coincidence that the 2 hour fair value gap that I marked out and this 15-minute fair value gap are exactly the same price points. Practically, you know, look at that. It's perfect. So now seeing this, at this time of day, I'm thinking price does not need to go any higher than it already has before going to this low. So now this is what we have to work with. Price in between this zone. Okay. So now I'm looking for sells now because price is it's past 8 o'clock already. We've got news at 8:30 New York time. Yeah, always New York time. GDP news. Okay, as long as it's a red folder, I'm interested. As long as it's a red folder, I'm interested. I don't really care about the figures, the numbers. Only NFP, I really care about the numbers. But ultimately, if it's higher than expected on NFP, then it's good for the dollar, and gold usually goes down, vice versa. Let's get extra specific now, like how I did on the signal. I remember what I said this range. Let me make it more visible for you guys. This is what we have to work with now because the time is running out for the news release. Because we know the news release is what's really going to cause them to vaccinate some volatility into the market. And this is where they want to take it, okay? Because price has just been going down slowly, down slowly, down slowly. And, you know, just going back on itself for no reason, waiting for this news release, okay? This is all just fugazi. It's nothing. Another thing, before we actually see the move, another thing I noticed is this little market maker sell model. All right, you've got this original consolidation, or the OC, whatever you want to call it. And you've got reaccumulation over here. And you've got smart money reversing price in the breaker. Tut, tut, tut. Don't know what that was, mate. Yeah. And all of this here is basically low risk sells. LRS, all here. Let me even scribble on top of it. Anything here, all of these retracements up are low risk sells, okay? Low risk sell here, low risk sell here. Do you know what I mean? So this is the beauty of some market positions. Plus this 15-minute old gap showing some resistance. No wick closes in there, no candle closes in there. You just got this big fat gap. Now I'm comfortable to sell. Pump, pump, pump it on, pump the cells on, send out the signal, send it out to my team because I've done all of this all of this analysis in a few minutes, probably 3 minutes maximum. Yeah. So I'm just thinking, you know what? Let me just give it out as well because this looks super bearish. Remember, this is the line, the daily low. Targets. Yeah. All right. So let's just see what happens. Done. News came out. To be fair, I wasn't even watching price, but when news came out, if I was watching, you know, it would have been maybe a bit of a different story on my take profit. But good thing, sometimes you just need to walk away from the charts, you know, get distracted a little bit after you've done your analysis, because you should trust your own analysis, guys. Do you know what I mean? But if you don't worry, I can help you. This is might be a bit hard to take in, but if you keep watching these videos, if you want to get in contact with me about helping you and whatever, any questions you may have, that's completely fine. You know what I mean? So I want to help you though. Is it just a coincidence it was in 50% where the best entry was? Nope.